Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and this is the Dwarves. We are playing as Tungdil and his companions. We have a new companion, I think probably the final companion we're going to get based upon how the book goes, which I have finished. This game is based upon a book of the same name called The Dwarves. There's a link in the description below. And I recommend playing this game while listening to the audiobook. It just adds an entirely new level to the experience. It's really been awesome. But anyway, Gandagar, the man who wants to become High King of the Dwarves, and Tungdil have finally shook. They clasped paws and shook them, and they are now going to be working together. So his skills here are King's Aura. Allies near Gandagar deal 20% more damage. He has King's Cleave, which is basically this sweep everything aside. Fierce Fighter, and King's Blow. So we're going to start the fight. We also have Belindis, Tungdil's hopeful beloved. And then also we're going to take Boindil, just because I feel like it's the Fab Four. You know, the people who are really closest to Tungdil, and Boindil's been there since the beginning. So that is what we are going to do. Let's go ahead and start the fight. We need to make our way across this entire chasm. We need to reach the gate to the Dragonfire Forge with the heroes. And it is not going to be easy. I'm going to start out with taking the two sides of these stairs and splitting up the members like such. I'm going to have Tungdil come here, and I'm going to have Boindil come here. And then, because I just feel like it's story related, I'm going to have Belindis follow Tungdil into battle. And then I'm going to have King Gandagar over here supporting Boindil, as these two would have known each other for some time. And I feel like they would kind of stick together. And then we'll have the party meet and head along the floor. We have 0 of 4 companions. And we need to reach a gate that's all the way over there, which I'll show you later. The camera angle won't allow me to do that right now. Let's do it. So, Boindil. I could give him twice this AP. He's about to go into Battle Frenzy here, which I think is pretty cool. And then also, I'm going to activate his talisman here. I want to get him as many action points as I can. And then I have Tungdil. I'm going to keep this steady attack up here. And we have 2 strength potions. We don't really need that for Gandagar, the king, who stands here before us. I'm going to have him start attacking here and do a sweep as soon as we can. And then over here, Belindis, I'm going to have her start attacking here. There we go. So now the 2 teams are engaged. However, as you saw in the cutscene in the previous episode, there is an ogre over here that is going to cause us some misery. And I'm going to have Tungdil come here, I think, and just sort of land in the middle of this pile, sort of sweep him aside, and leave Belindis ready to clean up. Over here, I'm still waiting for some action points over here, but Gandagar is ready to do a King's Cleave. He can hit one enemy in front of him, but honestly, we're not really focused on this per enemy, you know, per orc. We need to get through. And so we're just going to cleave as many of them aside without hitting Boindil if we can. Okay, and so now that we have them aside, Gandagar, I'm going to have go on you. Boindil, I'm also going to have go on you. And then Tungdil, I want him, well, hasn't got any APs. Let's see what she can do. I'm going to have her go here on this one. And then we also have some archers up here, but we basically just have to ignore them. So we can do a push here and knock some of them back. Just to give Tungdil a little bit more room. Perfect. And then I'm going to go like this. Have her do a nice sweep. I thought I told you to do this. There we go. Okay, and she's almost got him. Now he's down. Okay, so Tungdil, I'm going to have him... let's continue to do Battle Rush. And have him keep working through. And then when his action points are back up, I'm going to have him move forward.
Yes.
Belindis, I want you to move forward. And then I want you... Gandagar needs to spread us... We need some room over here. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to sweep out here. Getting this group here out of the way. All right. Scoot him over to Tungdil. And then I'm going to... Boandil is focusing on this guy. This is perfect. Because... let me make sure he is actually focusing on him. Good. Now let's use some of this high damage here. And actually, I'm going to do it like this. First, to get some AP. And then, give me that damage. Come on. Give me that damage. No, I want you on him.
That was good training.
On him. And then she is taking care of business over here. And then Tungdil now has his AP. I want him to move forward. We need to keep moving forward. Knocking him out of the way.
What is it?
And Belindis is a little bit surrounded, but not too bad. Just want to get as many as we can here. Boandil, I want you on him. Don't get distracted.
Well and yet lost.
There we go. He is down. Now Boandil is going to move forward, and Gandagar is going to sweep them out of the way. Boandil is going to draw their attention, and we're just going to move forward. Just keep moving forward. Let's do a... do I need to do this just yet? I don't know. We'll see. I'll wait till he's surrounded. Let's keep sweeping. Just get him all out of the way. And then I want Gandagar to join up here.
All right, then.
Moving ahead as fast as he can. And then Belindis, I don't want you to get too stuck. Tungdil, it's time for you to move forward. How about this way? Not too far ahead of Belindis.
What is it?
Because I want her to begin to move too.
Sure.
Just focus on moving. Focus on moving. And then turn around and give them the best you got. Let's do a shield bash on these three. There we go. Now, Tungdil.
Yes.
Let's continue moving forward. I want you to go on him. And
what
you, I want up here. All right. So we have our 2 4-runners up here. Gandagar is going to sweep from behind him. Just kind of take some down. And
Yes.
Belindis is doing pretty good. We're making our way to the stairs. We have a pile of orcs behind us, but that's okay. Because that's really what's supposed to be happening. We just need to move. We're not focused really on doing a ton of damage. We just need to fight through these hordes and stay alive and let them chase us. And then we'll do another King's Cleave here. And then Belindis, let's move up here. And then Boandil, I'm going to actually have him dive right there and start to draw that aggro. And Tungdil, I'm going to give you a battle rush here. And then I want you here when you get done. There we go. Finish that. There we go. Okay, so now Belindis is here, and the king is getting a bit... he's getting a bit messed up. Let's use this now. We'll need it again over there, and by that time it should be back up again. And by the way, let me show you what we... it's a little hard to see. But we are making our way all the way over there. And so we're going to cast that. And then I'm going to have him just run flat out.
All right, then.
Even in all that armor, with all those orcs behind him, just run.
Right.
Run. Okay. Boandil's in a battle frenzy, so it's important to stay out of his way while he is doing that. So let's spread out here these enemies. Knock them around a little bit. There we go. And I'll just leave Bowendill
Yes?
kind of here. I'm a little bit concerned about Bowendill going
Favracus.
frenzy on one of his enemies.
ours.
Yeah, I mean one of his companions.
Huh?
Let's go here. Continue on. Tungdill's doing okay. Let me give him some defense. And then we have a little bit of time here before this is back up again. That's going to be really helpful. Gandagar is just taking care of the rear guard here, as it were. So we're going to do this here. There we go. Just killing everything behind him. I mean, look at him. That is a high king. That's a wall. Okay, so
What is it?
you need to move ahead. I want him to stay in front so that he can just use that incredible battle frenzy he has, and continue to cast that to keep his action points up. And then
Well,
I want you over here.
no one can stop me.
Yes?
Belindis is moving forward. She's doing actually she's right. I want her here.
Firstlings.
And then you I'm gonna have you start to move forward.
Attack!
Okay.
Yes.
Gandagar. Yeah. I don't want you to get too stuck. Don't get stuck with what's behind you.
Next.
Just move through. Cleave him out of the way. Let's actually spin that cleave
All right, then.
in a better way if he can get through this enemy. There we go. Now let's cleave. Let's just cleave everything. Took care of that dude. And then
What is
you need to run for here. I want you. Why don't you do? Actually, I'm not sure.
Yes,
I'm just gonna
yes.
let you. No, no. I'm gonna let you get some more. I don't want that. I want you to move here.
I'm with you.
Okay, you
Huh?
standing around. I don't think so. Get in there.
What is it?
Belindis, make your way
Sure.
here.
Well,
King Gandagar, make your way
agreed.
here. Okay, we are halfway through this dungeon of, I mean, this incredible battle, and there we can finally see the gate of that guards Dragon Forge. This is what is left of the Fifth Ling Kingdom. In the beginning of this series, we actually started this series out with a battle on the bridge of the Fifth Ling Kingdom, where both the king and Glandalin went down due to treachery. I wonder who could have been behind that. However, we are, these dwarves, or I mean these orcs, let's try that finally, orcs, are determined to block our way to the Dragon Forge. But you'll see that even the orcs are a little bit afraid to come closer to that door than they already have. Okay, so Belindis,
Yes?
I'm gonna have I'm a little bit, actually, you know what? I have enough. I have enough here that I'm gonna have him do a jump right here in front of this orc. Knock him back. Yeah. And then we're gonna, and then as soon as Bowendill is ready, we're gonna do this. I want him on that. Whereas Tungdill, where's Tungdill
Yes?
right now? He is here. I want Tungdill up here,
Favracus.
right here on this guy.
And again.
And then
What do you
Belindis
need?
right here.
Right away. Fought well
And then I
yet
want her-
lost. Ha!
Ooh, she is so good. She knocks him right down. And then, as usual, the look at him, not even afraid, not even afraid, not even breaking into a sweat. He's like, you know what, sisters, eat that. And then let's do another one because he has a good amount of AP. Woo! Yes, sirree, Bob. All right, let's move forward
All right then.
to there. And they are doing some goodly hits on us. You, now, on him, I want you to take that health down, and I want you to do it one more time. Ooh! Almost he got shoved out of the way, but this ogre has a, right in front of him again.
Fought well and yet
Right there,
lost.
and you know what? Bowendill is not leaving. You think you're done? I don't think so. Tungdill, you are going to piggy jump forward. What does that mean, piggy jump? I don't know. Anyway, Okay, and then
Yes?
Belindis is going to clean up this mess over here. Actually, why don't you move forward, Belindis, to like
Makes
here?
sense.
Yeah, it does, I hope. Actually, why don't you take him on?
Progress.
And then you just keep sweeping away, brother. Yeah, just... And then one more. Let him at you. Woo! And he is down, and now that he's down, the king is going to... Look at him. Look at
No
that
one can
brute.
stop me.
Boom!
Girdle guard is ours.
Yes. Now, Tungdill. And actually, Bowendill. Bowendill.
What is it?
We have a little bit more to go. A little bit more to go. Let us move forward. Okay.
What is it?
Belindis is on this guy here. Why don't you go for him,
Here,
Belindis?
put up a fight.
There she goes. And then you're there. Gandagar, you need to stop focusing on him, and I want you to move forward.
Come on.
Yep, don't worry about that little puny guy. Okay. There's more battle to be had.
What do you need?
Belindis, I need you to kill everything. That's what I need. Yeah, that'll do it.
And what now?
Okay, Bowendill is back into a rage again. Let's make sure we stay out of his way. So I'm going to have Tungdill go forward. We are almost there. Almost there. Tungdill is going to... I'm going to cast a Battle Rush again. And then let's do some more damage here. And then finally...
Yes?
I'm going to give her a bit of protection. And then you... I'm going to finally use your Strength Potion. And then... allow you to cleave. I want you to cleave everything and
well and yet
everyone.
lost.
There's Bowendill going. All right. And
Well,
here we
right.
go.
What is it?
Belindis, here we go. Let's move forward. We are going to make it, and then you
Huh?
get back here.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we don't care about those. We're going back. And finally, the entire party,
And what
beaten
now?
and bruised, will make their way to the door.
Killed.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
It won't open.
No.
No! Who was that? Oh no.
It's about time for a plan, scholar. Enough. The time has come.
Not on.
Not on.
Open the gate. I'll hold him off for as long as I can.
Back, you maggots. They belong to me.
That isn't Nodon. It's
Rodaria.
Rodario!
There's no difference. The gate is bolted shut.
Later, get inside.
Who is that? Who could that be? And how could any dwarf still be alive in the perished
You
lands?
recognize the dwarf standing in front of you in shimmering armor, because you have seen his features more than once, wrought in gold and vercassium and flaunted on the walls on your way through the kingdom of the Fiflings. Giselbert Ironeye, the progenitor of the Fiflings.
Welcome, whoever you may be. I hope your coming is a good omen.
You look at the 10 dwarves with their pale faces and eyes that seem slightly vacant, as if they were in a trance. They are wearing wonderfully crafted armor, and the resolve that Vrakas gave his people can be read in each and every face.
Tungdill stares at the monarch, who thousands of cycles have passed since the fall of the Fifthling Kingdom. How could he be alive? In fact, in episode 1, we saw him die in front of the gates that he had just managed to close. So many arrows sticking out of his back. And yet here he stands, and in the parish lands no less. He must be Gizelbert, Iron Eye, and his fifthlings. How? How is this possible, says Tungdil.
It really is you, isn't it?
We are the last of the Fifthling clan. We have defied the hordes of evil since the downfall of my realm. We fell against the Elfar and were brought back to life by the perished land. But instead of serving it, we fought against it. We are rather hard to defeat, and each of my men has slain more monsters than any other dwarf before them. But such victories are a meager consolation after such a loss.
Boandil just gasps in incomprehension. They managed to defy becoming revenants, becoming a part of the undead of the Parish Lands for thousands of cycles. It is impossible. Tungdil says, I have never heard of anyone being able to resist the Parish Land for so long. How? How are you not a revenant?
And you don't feel any hate towards other dwarves or all things living?
You are thankful for the old king and his men, but you experience firsthand what power the Parish Land exerts over those it has in its grasp.
We have learned 1,100 cycles have been enough to silence the hate inside us.
You look at the legendary king's face and see no signs of lying, but also no joy, no hope, no life. Just sadness and the irrepressible defiance of the dwarves.
Suddenly, Tungdil goes down on one knee, and every party member, with the exception of the Maga and her companion Jaerun, do the same. Tungdil says, putting his fist over his chest, he says, I, Tungdil Goldhand, am here, and I thank you for your help. And every party member here does, for you are a true dwarf. A true king.
I thank you for your help. Without you, we would have been finished.
Those creatures were content to just watch us for an age, but for the last few orbits, they have been trying to take the forge. I dare say the change has something to do with your wee band, eh?
We are representatives of the Firstlings, the Secondlings, and the Fourthlings, accompanied by the Maga, Andakai, the Tempestuous, and friends. It's grim for Girdlegard. The magical barriers that kept the Parish Land in check for centuries are destroyed. A Magus by the name of Nod On controls the magic, and he can't be killed. Not with any ordinary weapon.
The Dragonfire Forge. Can we light it?
No.
But it's the only place where we can forge Keenfire. The only weapon that can defeat Nodon.
The furnace cannot be lit because it never went out. We defended it against invaders from the beginning. It is burning as hot and bright as ever. Vracus must have known we would need it again one day. Now, rest. The gates will not fall. We'll see to that. Permit yourselves as much sleep as you need, and then we will get to work.
And everyone, I think, is now at level 10. Awesome. Let's see. Yes. So, this is Belindis, and she is one of the finest. She is the finest smith in the Firstling Kingdom. We can choose Whirlwind. This has a high reach. That's pretty good. Second Breath refills her action points bar. I'm gonna go with Whirlwind because I just have learned we really need. Well, actually, that takes 4 action points, 5 seconds. Yeah. Oh, but this will automatically refill her bar. But no, I'd rather go for this because I want her to be able to just do as much damage as possible, getting them out of the way. And I think it's just gonna look cool, to be honest. All right, and Andakai. the Maga. Let's see. Squall, a mighty storm gust extending conically from Andokai, pushes back many creatures simultaneously. Chance of knocking them down. All right. And Jaroon, finally. Jaroon, let's see. Invincible for a short time. He doesn't receive any physical damage. That's actually really cool. And it actually doesn't cost that many action points, and it has a 2-second cooldown, so that can be used quite a lot. Awesome. And then we have one large healing potion. All right. 100 XP earned. No injuries. Wonderful. So, and then also, we saw one of our companions fall. You may not have realized who that was, but that was, and he is no longer here. Yeah, that was Goemgar. And Goemgar, the ever, he's a total chicken, basically. But he was really helpful at certain times in our fights, using that ability to throw the gems to distract the orcs, and so he was really helpful. He was really helpful. Let's take a look at the forge here. Oh, look at that. There's a lot to look at. Ooh, and lots of people to talk to here too. But here it stands in all of its glory. And we will go and look at Dragonfire and talk to all of our companions in the next episode. We are so close to forging Keenfire and defeating Nod-On, the evil wizard, and saving Girdlegard. But there's more to go, and I hope you'll join me for it. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below, and if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. I will see you back here for more of the Dwarves in the next episode. And thank you, as always, for watching.